Hello guys, welcome to my channel, to the Spicy Lady M's channel. Yeah, today we are going all traditional. We are looking all good. Igba maka indi ne mama. Answer in the comment section. Indi ne mama. Please answer me in the comment section. Oh yes, we are here for our town's meeting. Wines meeting. Wines meeting. That's what we are doing here today. And we are doing it on behalf of some women. Today, we always in Spicy Lady M's channel. This is not comedy, this is real. This is real. There's a purpose for this attire today. Oh yes, there's a real purpose for this attire. How many of you know that when you come as an African woman, whether you are Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, whatever tribe you are from, women are always in short, a woman who holds herself in honor, that holds herself that honors herself as a woman. Women are always celebrated in every culture all over the world. Yes. So this morning I am representing the Igbo culture fully. I'm representing the Igbo woman. And as I'm here, I welcome all my fellow Igbo women to this meeting. I welcome all women from all other tribes, culture all over the world. I welcome you all to this meeting, to this honorable meeting. Why are we holding this meeting today? The only agenda we have for this meeting is to address the issue of Willie's wife, ex-governor of Anambra State, Ebele Obiano's wife. Ebele, she's the wife. Yes, I have to, because I'm confused. I don't know whether that woman, whether she's really a woman or a wife to somebody. Because as a woman, you have to comport yourself anywhere you find yourself. There's no need going too far about what happened. Everybody knows the story. And if you don't know, I'm fully prepared to brief you. Ebele Obiano is the wife to the ex-governor of Anambra State, all the way in the eastern region of Nigeria, in Africa. And this woman, she exhibited a character that was so dishonorable of a woman of her standing and caliber. She was at the event of the new incoming governor of Anambra State, Soludo, where she met with Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu's wife, the late Ojukwu's wife. And everybody in Nigeria knows what her husband, Odumegu Ojukwu, stood for. Yes, this woman walked up to her in an event and said some words to her that was unbecoming of a woman of her standing to a fellow woman, calling her unprintable names, calling her names that should not, words that should not even, that should not be said in public, or to a fellow woman, a married woman, a mother in Africa. Not only did she say that, she tried to, make physical attempts by wanting to, slap her. But thank God that Mrs. Bianca, Her Excellency Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu was fast in action. And we saw the picture of Mrs. Bianca here and the ex-governor's wife, or Willie's wife, who exhibited this despicable behavior in public. She walked up to her because of some party in-house party issues and wanted to air their dirty linen in public. And Mrs. Ojukwu, in the person of Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu, was very fast to call her back to her senses by giving her something on her face that made her to recall her memory that when you behave like a child, you'll be treated as a child, not just any child, as a silly child. Maturity is not by age. Maturity is not by position. It's by experience and exposure in life. Women, empowering women. I believe that women of this standing, before they go out to public functions, they have PAs, they have friends, they have associates that discuss with them, giving them briefing of the agenda for the day. And before that, they are informed of the itinerary of what should be executed in such meetings. And normally, before you go out to such occasion, such functions, political functions of sitting governors, sitting leadership, sitting authorities, there are ways and etiquettes that are to be upheld. Any woman who goes in public to behave the way Ebele Obiano behaved, she's not fit to be called a women leader. She's not fit to even handle Sunday school class for children in church. She's not fit to be called a Christian mother in the Christendom. Yes, I stand by my words. Whether she's a governor's wife, whether she's a president's wife, whether she's a market woman, a woman, not shades to women who sell in the market. No. Whether she's educated or not, women are known to be people who comport themselves in public. In the church, we have been addressed in the scriptures, the Holy Bible, that women should learn in silence. Silence with wisdom, silence with understanding, and silence with all modesty and good character. Of which Mrs. Ebele, should I still add the word Mrs., but for her husband's sake, we will add the Mrs. to it. All we know is that she has committed abomination, serious one, and she should be fined. She should be made to render apologies to the late Ojukwu's wife, Mrs. Bianca, Her Excellency Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu. Ebele should be made to tender formal and informal apologies to her on media and in person, writing every form, whatever it is that she can do to redeem and to apologize for what this action she took before the world's eye. She should be made to do that. Women, empowering women. We don't empower women to go out there to behave like touts on the streets. What example is she laying for women, for daughters? What example is she laying for future female leaders? Is she laying no act of respect? Respect is reciprocal, they say. But what act of respect has this woman exhibited? Zero. None. And with this action, a lot of things are coming out. A lot of secrets are being revealed about this woman's despicable character. While her husband was in office, and now that they are going out, just look at just the last day she's to bear the title of the First Lady of Anambra State. Look at the character she displayed in the full glare of the public. You walk up to a fellow woman like yourself, and you want to embarrass her. In short, you embarrass that gorgeous lady. Whatever it is that she said, whatever it is that she said in the party, if the men in the party did not body, your husband is your glory. Her late husband is still her coverage, even in death. Ebele has no right to walk up to that woman to say anything, to bring her down. This Ebele Obiano, you can imagine what she's doing to her co-wives in her husband's family. Imagine what she's doing to her brother's wives. These are the type of women that try to flush out from the system. Imagine what this woman is doing to her nannies in the house, her PAs, her assistants. She's so arrogant, very unpolished, very uncultured. You don't need to see somebody for 20 years before you can analyze the person's behavior. On the Spicy Lady M's channel, we have the gift of analyzing people's character and behavior. If not that Bianca was restrained by some good men there, Bianca would have taught that lady a little lesson of her life. She disrespected the husband. Your husband, you went to an occasion with your husband and you left him, stood up like a tout, like somebody that was under the influence of some high substances, and you walked across. I thought, when I saw that video, I thought the woman was going to, like you say, oh, you want to go and observe protocols. Oh, protocol observed. No, she stood up unannounced. Not that she was called to the podium to give a speech, nothing. She just stood up while the function was still going on, with all officers there, all officiating and security men standing at point, and she stood up and walked across the high table and went to meet Her Excellency Bianca Ojukwu to disrespect her. Please, women, I want you to put hands together and let votes be sent out to that state. Any woman that behaves in such a manner should be taught a lesson. You can imagine what that woman, that Ebele Obiano, is doing to women in her fellowship, the women association in her church. She will talk down on them. She will disregard them. How does this step behave in her husband's town's meeting? How does she behave in women's meeting? She will want to prove that her husband is superior. She will prove all manner of things. Are you the one feeding everybody in the state? Are you the one caring for everybody in the state? The money people are spending all over the world, is it your husband that owns it? Is Anambra State your own? If you come into office, know that just as one day you step into office, one day you will equally step out. Why not leave a clean record? Why not leave a clean record? You can imagine the husband could not even utter any word. You can imagine the disgrace she has been bringing to the husband. You can't cover smoke. You can't cover it. It will surely find its way out. Bad character is like smoke. You can't hide it. You can't hide it. You disrespect people and you want people to respect you back. Where is that done? Respect is reciprocal. Respect people. Whatever it is that has happened. If somebody said something and the person did not refer to you, don't just jump out and attack the person, because you don't be surprised with the type of attack you get back from that person. It's high time in Nigeria. It is high time before people's husbands, politicians, aspirants are voted into office. High time they start evaluating their wives to make sure that they are not voting. Their wives should not come into office and begin to commit havoc there. So this is my earnest plea. Willie Obiano, we pity you. For you to have such a wife, the Bible says it's better for a man to stay in the wilderness than for him to stay with a nagging wife. To stay with a woman that is trouble. If she can do this to somebody, imagine what she's doing in her house. Her husband could not even talk. I'm sure the husband's BP rose to, it's only God that knows how the condition of the husband. Disgrace. Oh my God, disgrace. And to you women out there that have this type of behavior, be you, whether you are just a housewife, whether you are just a sister-in-law to somebody, there are some women in their family, they attack their co-wives. Women, empowering women, this is not the type of empowerment that we want. This is not the type of empowerment that we want. That you are holding any position doesn't mean that you should look down on other people. No, it's highly forbidden So this is it for me, from the spicy lady end to this to women out there. If you behave anyhow, please learn to put your bad character in it. Go and work on yourself. If you don't know how to behave in public, go and work on yourself before you be disgraced the way this woman has disgraced herself. Before your husband will hide his head in shame. There's no sign of virtue woman in this. What the Bible says in Proverbs chapter 31, of a wise woman, of a virtuous woman, a single one is not found in this Ebele Obiano of a woman. Women, it is high time we intentionally work on ourselves. It is high time we intentionally work on our character. It is high time we intentionally work on our behavior, so that we will not raise vipers as daughters. So we will not raise animals as children. Because these children are the future. They are the future that we are looking up to. So this is it from here. Women, work on yourselves. If you know that there's something you need to add to this after watching this, my fellow Mwine, please put it in the comment section for me. I'll be waiting for you right there. Do you accept this kind of behavior? Whatever it is, the name, unprintable name she called Mrs. Ojukwu, Her Excellency Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu, is it worth it? Whatever it is that she said, is it really worth it? Please drop a lot of comments have been said. I was on a live stream yesterday, and I gave my piece on that live stream. I said, if we talk about this topic from morning till night on unique Lady Peace channel, if we talk about this channel, talk about this Ebele's character, that singular 1 or 2 minutes video performance that she made, if we sit here to analyze it, you will end up insulting her from morning till night, and there's not, she has done it. It's just like egg. Once you break it, you can't put it back together again. Spilled milk, you can't put it back together again. You can't pack it up again and drink. No, it's not possible. So please, I'm waiting for you in the comment section. If you stayed up to this point, thank you so much. God bless you. These are things that we want to talk about. It's not when you see things and you say things that will empower other people. A big thumbs up from the Spice Up family to Mrs. Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu. You are a woman of virtue. Your composure was 100%. Your charisma was 100%. Your composure, the way you compose yourself, you are all put together. You are an epitome of beauty and brains. Beauty and brains put together. We celebrate your action. How you handle this, we celebrate you. And that Mrs. Ebele Obiano should be called to apologize. She must be made to apologize. This is highly unacceptable in any culture, anywhere, all over the world. Highly unacceptable. So thank you so much. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, this is Spicy Lady M's channel, please subscribe and turn up the notification bell button, so that whenever we drop a new video on this channel, we say the truth, and the truth we always say on this channel. Subscribe so that I don't always dress like this, but we're having a Wine's meeting today. Oh yes, so that's why I'm dressed up like this. Okay, so thank you so much. I really appreciate you. God bless you all. Bye. Ciao.